Our verdict, a thoughtful response to Dishonored that makes for an entertaining stealth shooter in its own right, but it's the multiplayer invasions that make Deathloop sing. Need to know what is it? An immersive sim, much like Dishonored, but this time set in a time loop. Expect to pay $60/£50. Release date September 14, 2021. Developer Arkane, Studios Publisher Bethesda. SoftworksReviewed on RTX 3080 Ti, 32GB RAM, Ryzen 7 3700s. Multiplayer? You can invade someone else's game, and be invaded in turn. Link official site. Arkane Studios is calling me out. It knows how I played Dishonored 2, my habit of quick-loading away any mistake in pursuit of a perfect stealth playthrough. And given that almost 30% of Steam players have the ghostly achievement for finishing a mission without ever being spotted, I suspect I'm not alone. Despite having a suite of tools for dealing with messy situations, we ignored them in favor of the most op button on our keyboard, F9. With Deathloop, Arkane is removing the crutch. Quicksave is gone. Deathloop is all about what happens when things don't go to plan, about panic and improvisation, about learning from a mistake, and taking those lessons forward. Trapped in a time loop, it doesn't matter if you botch your way through combat encounter after combat encounter, it doesn't even matter if you die and get kicked back to the beginning of the day. All that matters is that, in doing so, you gain some information that will help you the next time around. Information is your primary objective in Deathloop. It's how you find and kill the Visionaries that act as the bosses of the island. There are 8 in total, and your job as the amnesiac Colt Vahn is to take them all out in a single day in order to break the loop. Your problem is that your day is split into 4 chunks: morning, noon, afternoon and evening, and you can only visit one of the island's 4 areas during each period. The Visionaries only appear in certain locations at certain times of the day, and at first it doesn't seem possible to kill them all before the loop resets and your work is undone. Important revelations are rewarded with stylish cutscenes. Image credit, Bethesda. As you dig into the lives of your hit list, though, you'll uncover new ways to manipulate them. This is the bulk of the game, and your progress is tracked and updated as each new lead is uncovered. Colt is one of only 2 people whose memory remains intact when the day loops, which means his target's behavior remains consistent, and thus repeatable. It's immensely satisfying as the pieces start falling into place, as you see the consequences of your actions, and start filling out your itinerary in preparation for that perfect day. The process of gathering information doesn't just apply to your primary objective, either. It turns out that looping repetition leads to a more organic sense of discovery that suits the immersive sim genre well.